yoga. You seek yoga. Today we practice channeling the force with a gentle Vinyasa Yoda flow.
Let's get started. In case you didn't know, today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. We'll start in a comfortable seated pose, which today we're calling Yodasana. Rocking back and forth, rounding our sits bones, stacking our spine, rolling our shoulders up and back and down. We can rest our hands on our legs with palms up or palms down, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Let's take a moment to softly close our eyes and just bring our awareness to the breath. And perhaps we practice some belly breathing today, expanding the belly, the lower ribs, the upper ribs in 3 parts, and then exhaling and out. Inhaling belly, lower ribs, upper ribs, exhaling it out. Continuing at your own pace. And the next time you finish a round of the belly breath, just come back to your normal breathing. We'll seal the lips and we'll practice, yes, our Darth Vader breath. That's the breath we achieve with a slight constriction in the back of our throat. So we just hear that breath ourselves. It sounds like the ocean. It sounds like Darth Vader. And we'll keep the lips sealed and breathe in and out through the nose, using that breath to build heat in the body. Now we can just blink our eyes open, bring our hands down to the mat, stack the spine, lift the sternum, inhale to rise up. Like we're reaching for the moons of Tatooine. Exhale to press down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to press. Inhale to rise. Exhale to press. Now just the right arm up and over. And press it down. Left arm up and over. Little lateral flexion, little side bend. And back down. We'll flow this a couple of times. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to ground down. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling down. One more round. Down. And lift. And down. Now bringing that right arm out to the side with an inhale. We exhale across the body. We inhale to open. We exhale to cross. Inhale to open. Exhale to cross. And open. And we'll float the hand back down to the floor. Now inhaling the left arm up. We exhale to cross. Inhale to open, exhale to cross, inhale open, exhale cross, inhale open and float back down to the floor. Now sweeping the right hand behind the back, bringing the left hand to the right thigh. Start by inhaling to stack the spine tall, exhaling to turn to the right, inhaling to lift up through the crown of the head, exhaling to turn deeper into our spinal twist, perhaps looking over the shoulder. Keep it gentle, not too strong. We'll relax back to center and sweep the left hand behind the back. Bringing the right hand to the left thigh, inhaling tall, exhaling to turn, inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist deeper into it. Spinal twist, keep it gentle. Relax back to center. Let's tip the right ear toward the right shoulder. Perhaps resting the hand on the head for a little bit more resistance. Coming back to center. Tipping the left ear toward the left shoulder. Option to rest the hand. Coming back to center. Now stacking the neck nice and tall and just tipping the skull at the top of the spine so the chin comes down but the back of the head lifts up. We find length in the back of the neck. Lifting up, turning the head to the right, dropping the chin, lifting the chin, coming back to center, bringing the head to the left, dropping the chin, Lifting the chin, and back to center. Rolling the shoulders up and back and down. Opening the front body, then reversing to roll the shoulders back and up and forward. And then reversing one more time to roll up and back and down. Think about sliding your shoulder blades down your back towards your back hip pockets as you open the front body. And coming to stillness, let's bring our hands down to the floor in front of us. We'll bring our toes together and push ourselves back into child's pose. Finding length in the spine. Inhaling and exhaling to sink deeper. Let's inhale and exhale and walk our hands to the right side of the mat, perhaps stacking our hands. Inhaling and exhaling to sink that left hip down and feel openness in the left side body. And then inhaling and exhaling back to center, settling in center, finding that breath again. Sinking, breathing, bringing length to the spine. And then inhaling and exhaling, walking hands to the left side, sinking into the right hip, expanding the right side body with the breath, expanding and sinking. And coming back into center, finding breath. Walking our hands in toward our knees, sitting up, curling our toes under, rolling back onto the balls of our feet. As we inhale, we'll straighten our legs and come to a forward fold. Your knees can remain soft, your feet can remain about hip width apart. Let's take a ragdoll, bringing the right hand to the left elbow, the left hand to the right elbow, letting the head hang heavy. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. Swaying the arms in and out, or side to side. Releasing the fingertips down toward the floor. And then inhaling to lift to a flat back, a halfway lift. We can rest our hands on our shins, our gaze is down, the neck is long, and the shoulder blades are sliding down the back. Try to feel expansion in the front body. Lifting the sternum. Inhale and exhale back to forward fold. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to fold. This time as we inhale, we'll circle sweep our arms and rise all the way up. Coming to what I'm calling Chewbaccasana today. We are standing tall like Wookie. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, press. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Let's interlace the fingers and point the index fingers. Inhale, tall. Exhale, and sway to the left side. Use the expanding breath to open those ribs and then sink deeper into our lateral flexion. We'll inhale back up. We'll exhale and sway. Use the inhale to expand, the exhale to sink deeper into lateral flexion. Inhale back up. Exhale, swan dive, soft knees, forward folding. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to sweep up. Exhaling to swan dive. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to sweep up. One more time, swan dive, halfway lift, forward fold, rise up. And this time we'll come to heart center and sit back into our chair pose. Pressing the hips back, grounding into our feet, keeping that length in the spine, shoulder blades sliding down the back, sternum lifted. Inhale, sweep. Exhale through chair. Inhale to rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Maybe going a little deeper into chair. Adding on, we inhale to rise. Let's take our swan dive with our soft knees. Coming into halfway lift. Exhaling for forward fold. Inhaling to sweep up. Exhaling through chair. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to swan dive. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, sweep up. Exhale through chair, one more round. Inhale, rise. Swan dive, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. One more time through chair. You rise up. Inhale. Coming back to heart center. Let's take a wide stance. With our toes pointing out and our knees pointing toward our toes. Coming into moonflowers. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to squat down. Pulling elbows into the sides. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Adding on now. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to cross the arms and open. Cross and open. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Cross and open. Cross and open. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Cross and open. Cross and open. One more time. Exhale. Cross and open. Cross and open and rise. Let's pivot now to the right. Coming into Jedi 1. With the right foot pointing straight out to the side and lunging onto that leg. The back heel turned at about a 45-degree angle, so the foot points to the edge of your mat. We can have our arms extended. You can also do cactus arms or prayer hands here in Jedi 1. Feel the sinking of the hips and the lifting of the upper body. We want to have that front knee stacked over the ankle. And we want to try to square the hips a little, but not so much that we twist the back knee. Now let's take a moment to shorten our stance and bring our feet parallel. We'll bring hands to hips and straighten our legs, prepping for pyramid. Inhaling tall, exhaling, folding at the hips. Extending the arms back. An airplane. We can stay here in pyramid, or if we're feeling ambitious, we can shift our weight forward into the right foot and float that left leg up. Coming into Jedi 3. If we have the leg up, we'll bring it back down. Let's all soften our right leg, our front leg, step in, forward, fold here. Relaxing down, relaxing head and neck. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling through chair. Inhaling back up, coming to heart center. Take a big step back with the left foot into a lunge, and then open back up. Coming into our moonflower stance with knees pointing toward the toes. This time we're going to do sunflowers. Inhale to lift. Exhale to swoop down and scoop up those flowers in your arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale to swoop and scoop. Inhale to lift. Swoop and scoop. Inhale and exhale. Let's rise back up. Let's pivot to our left. Coming into Jedi 1 on our left side. So with the left foot pointing out to the side, bringing the knee over the ankle, the back leg straight and strong, the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Again, options for arms are extended, cactus or prayer. We feel the sinking down of our hips, the lifting of our torso, that dynamic tension in the core. And we'll inhale and exhale to shorten our stance, coming into our pyramid prep. We can have hands on hips, lengthening spine, hinging forward. Option to take airplane arms. We can stay here, the long spine. We can shift our weight to the left foot, float that right leg up. Coming into Jedi 3. Find a stationary spot to focus on if you're in Jedi 3. We'll float that back foot down. So soften the left leg, the front leg, and step forward into forward fold. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to sweep up. Exhaling through chair. Inhaling to rise. Coming back to heart center and stepping back with the right foot into a lunge and opening center. Find your breath. Let's combine some of those poses to create a flow. We'll start in moonflowers. Inhale to rise. Exhale to squat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to pivot right. Inhale to rise. Exhale coming into Jedi 1. Inhale to rise. Exhale coming to pyramid prep. Inhale to lift. Exhaling to fold into airplane arms. Inhale to step forward. Exhale to release to forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale to rise. Exhale heart center. Inhale the left foot back into lunge. Exhale and settle into it. Inhale to lift, turning into sunflowers. Exhale to swoop and scoop. Inhale to rise. Exhale to pivot left. Inhale to lift. Exhale settling into Jedi 1. Inhale to rise. Exhale into pyramid prep. Inhale lifting the front body. Exhale hinging forward with airplane arms. Let's inhale the back foot forward and exhale to forward fold. Inhaling we lift halfway. Exhaling we fold. Inhaling we sweep up. Exhaling through heart center, through chair. Inhaling we rise. Exhaling to heart center. Inhaling the right foot back into a lunge. Exhaling to settle into it. Inhaling to open. Exhaling for moonflowers. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to pivot. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling Jedi 1. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling pyramid prep. Inhale front body up. Exhale airplane arms. Inhale step forward. Exhale forward fold. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale fold. Inhale sweep up. Exhale through chair. Inhale to rise. Exhale heart center. Inhale step back. Exhale sink into lunge. Inhale lift and center. Exhale sunflowers. Inhale rise. Exhale pivot. Inhale lift. Exhale Jedi 1. Inhale lift. Exhale pyramid prep. Inhale raise the front body. Exhale pyramid airplane arms. Inhale step forward. Exhale forward fold. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale fold. Inhale sweep up. Exhale through heart center and chair. Inhale rise. Exhale heart center. Inhale back into lunge. Exhale sink into lunge. One more time through. Inhale lift moonflowers. Exhale squat. Inhale rise. Exhale pivot. Inhale rise. Exhale Jedi 1. Inhale lift. Exhale pyramid prep. Inhale raise the front body. Exhale hip hinge, airplane arms. Inhale step forward. Exhale forward fold. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale fold. Inhale sweep up. Exhale through chair. Inhale rise. Exhale heart center. Inhale back into lunge. Exhale sink into it. Inhale open for sunflowers. Exhale swoop and scoop. Inhale rise. Exhale pivot. Inhale lift. Exhale Jedi 1. Inhale rise. Exhale pyramid prep. Inhale lift the front body. Exhale hinge with airplane arms. Inhale step forward. Exhale forward fold. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale fold. Inhale sweep up. Exhale through chair. Inhale rise. Exhale heart center. Inhale step back into lunge. Exhale sink into it. Inhale rise. And find your breath. Moving on. Let's come into Jedi 2. In Jedi 2, we're going to turn the right foot out and bring the left foot more or less parallel to the back edge of our mat. We're going to try to line up the heel of our front foot with the arch of our back foot. We're going to lunge onto that front leg, keeping that back leg straight and strong. The front knee stacks over the front ankle, and if you look down, you just see your big toe. Now the spine is stacked, the hips are square, so the hips are level, they're not tilted one way or the other, and they're tucked under. Roll the shoulders, extend the arms. Let's gaze out past our right fingertips with a soft, unfocused gaze. Try to imagine stretching the mat apart between your feet. Now imagine in your back hand, in your left hand, you're holding your lightsaber. Inhale to expand your chest. Exhale to swing it forward. Inhale to open. Exhale to swing. Inhale to open. Exhale to swing 2 more times. Inhale, open, and swing, and open. Exhale to swing. Inhale to open. Let's extend. Let's flip that right palm and lift up. Come and put your lightsaber down. We'll come into reverse Jedi. Extending up, you can rest your left hand on your leg or take a half bind behind your back. Inhale to expand the ribs. If you'd like to take a little bit of a flexion here, you may. Opening up the side body. Inhale and exhale the forearm down to the thigh. And we'll sweep that opposite arm either straight up or out past your ear, coming into side angle. A couple of breaths here. Try to find length on the left side of your body. Try to make a nice long line. We're going to inhale to flow the reverse Jedi. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse your Jedi. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your Jedi. Exhale, side angle 2 more times. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back to Jedi 2, just for a moment to find your breath. And then we'll shorten our stance. We'll straighten the right leg, preparing for triangle pose. With the spine stacked, pressing the left hip out and sliding the rib cage to the right with a nice long spine. Bringing the right hand down, you rest on the leg or above the leg, left arm up. You can gaze down, forward, or up in your triangle pose. Try to imagine you're being pressed between panes of glass or trapped in a gigantic trash compactor like Luke and Leia and Han in the original Star Wars. How's that for imagery? Let's inhale to rise up, pivot to front. We'll go to Jedi 2 with the left foot pointing out, and the right foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Again, heel lining up with arch, spine stacked, hips are level, tucking under, extending out, gazing up past our left fingertips. Sinking down in the hips, lifting up the upper body. Keeping that nice length in the spine. And then flipping that left palm up and inhaling to rise to reverse the Jedi. You can rest your hand on your leg, take your half bind. You can expand the ribs with your inhales. You may want to take a little flexion with your exhales. It's up to you. A couple of breaths here, opening the side body. We'll inhale and exhale, coming to side angle, with the arm up or over. Trying to make a nice straight line up the right side of the body. A couple of breaths here. Now with your right hand, grab your lightsaber. Inhale to expand your chest. Exhale to sweep it forward. Inhale to open. Exhale to sweep. Inhale to open. Exhale, sweeping it forward 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep it forward. Put it up and put down your lightsaber. And we'll flip that left palm up and we'll inhale to reverse our Jedi. The hand can rest on the leg or behind the back in a half bind. Notice the legs don't really change position here between Jedi 2 and reverse Jedi. Take that expansion, that lateral flexion if you like. Inhaling and exhaling, forearm to thigh, and that right arm can come straight up or out past your ear. If for your choice of side angle. Settling in for a breath or two, finding that length. Let's keep that leg, that straight leg, nice and active, grounding down to the outside edge of the foot. And we'll flow. Inhale, reverse Jedi. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse Jedi. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse Jedi. Exhale, side angle. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Let's inhale back to Jedi 2, settling in for just a breath or two. Then shortening our stance and straightening our left leg. This time we press the right hip out, sliding the ribs to the left. Bringing that left arm down, that right arm up. Squeezing our shoulder blades together to triangle pose. Take a couple of breaths here. The gaze can be down, can be forward, can be up, whatever feels comfortable for your neck. Let's inhale to rise. And exhale, coming in to Chewbaccasana, nice and tall pose. Let's practice some balance now. Let's start with tree pose. So with hands at heart center. Let's ground into the right foot, stacking the spine. Let's activate our Mula Bandha, our root lock, by engaging the pelvic floor to help us stabilize. It's a light engagement. Don't clench down, don't bear down. Just engage those pelvic floor muscles to help you find stability as we practice our balance pose. Option 1 will bring the left foot out to the side like a kickstand and balance here. You'll want to find a stationary spot or drishti to focus your gaze, help you stay stable. Option 2, I'll bring my heel to my ankle. Option 3, I bring my foot to my calf and I seal my foot against my calf. Option 4 is to bring your foot to your inner thigh. And again, seal the foot against the leg. So there's equal pressure between your foot and your leg. Engaging your pelvic floor. Grow your tree. Take a couple of breaths. Bring it back down to heart center. Let's all bring that right knee, left knee forward. You can hold here and balance. You can cross over the opposite leg, creating a number 4. You can hold here. You can push your hips back and sink down to a standing pigeon stretch. Whatever works. Breathing, sinking, folding chest towards shin. Grab onto a chair if you want to, it's fine. A little assistance is fine. We'll rise back up. Shake it out. Now grounding into the left foot, activating Mula Bandha, bringing the right foot out as a kickstand, finding our stationary spot to focus on. Option 1, option 2, coming into the ankle. Option 3, on the calf, but sealing against the calf, creating equal pressure. Option 4, coming onto inner thigh, not the knee please, just the inner thigh. Creating equal pressure, activating Mula Bandha, stacking spine, finding drishti. Option to grow your tree. Couple of breaths. Bring it back down. So I'll bring that knee forward. We can hang out here with that knee lifted forward and balance. We can cross it over for our number 4. We can sink the hips back and fold the chest toward the thigh, toward the shin, for our standing pigeon. You may find one side is harder than the other. In fact, it usually is. Let's rise up. Let's shake it out. Let's go for dancer pose now. Again, that Mula Bandha will serve you well here. We're going to start in a Chewbaccasana. We're going to roll our shoulders. Let's sweep the right arm up and ground into the right foot. Now, bending the left leg, we'll grab the foot or ankle. Option 1, just hold on to that foot. Try to pull it back so the hip is open and you keep your heel off your back side. Option 2, you're going to kick into your hand with your foot and hinge forward to more fully express your dancer pose. Again, you can grab onto a chair or a tabletop if you like, for stability, help you experience a deeper pose. We'll rise back up. And we'll shift our weight into the left foot. We'll roll the shoulders. We'll sweep the left arm up. We'll bend the right leg, grab the foot or ankle. We can hold here, pulling the foot away from the back side. Or we can hinge forward to more fully express our dancer pose. Feeling free to use a chair or a tabletop for support and balance. We'll rise back up. We'll shake it out. Let's take a hip width stance. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale, give me a nice deep swan dive and a forward fold. So you can grab your peace fingers around your big toes, letting your head hang heavy, keeping your knees soft. We're going to draw our elbows out to the side and gently pull ourselves down, breathing and sinking. If you like an option here, you can try to bring a little more straightness to your legs. Up to you. Couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale to release. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale, coming to heart center. Inhale to sweep up. Exhaling for a nice, deep forward fold. Bringing our hands down, stepping back, coming onto our knees. Sitting back on our heels to catch our breath. Preparing for some stretching. Let's start with Vnyasa, bound ankle pose. Grabbing our ankles, stacking our spine, lifting our sternum, leaning forward, breathing and sinking. Keeping that length in the spine. Now, sometimes people will grab their toes. That's okay with me. I prefer the ankle so I don't twist my feet. But it is called Vnyasa, which translates as bound ankle pose. So I'm being literal. Sue me. I'm going to rise back up. Let's cross our legs. Whatever's comfortable is fine. I'm going to stack my shins to get more hip opening in a full pigeon here. This is optional. Do what feels good to you. We'll all inhale and extend up, and we'll exhale and round forward this time. Folding the chest down toward the shins, walking the fingertips forward, letting the head hang, taking our time, following our breath deeper and deeper into this pigeon pose stretch. And then slowly walking our hands back in and sitting up, we can switch the cross of our legs. Whatever you were doing before, just do it again with the opposite leg on top. Stack the spine, inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, release and round over. Finding your hip opening on the other side. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing and sinking, taking our time, and as always, listening to the body. Letting it tell us how far and how fast we can sink into the stretch. And then we'll begin to walk our hands back in and we'll sit back up. Let's straighten the right leg and bring the left foot to the right thigh for our Janu pose. If you have a strap handy, feel free to wrap it around the ball of your foot. If you don't have a strap handy, inhale tall and exhale, extending arms straight forward and leaning forward. Not reaching down, leaning forward. We don't want to round over at this point. Keeping the spine long to start. And we'll take 2 or 3 breaths with a long spine. We'll try to sink a little deeper with each breath. And then finally, we'll take a deep inhale and we'll exhale. Now we can release over and round. And find that Janu Shirshasana, that nose to knee stretch. As the head sinks, the hands heavy. Imagine bringing breath to the back of your hamstrings. And then slowly lifting back up. Let's cradle a baby. With your left hand, grab your left knee. With your right hand, grab your left foot. You have an option to wrap your elbows around the knee and the foot. Sitting up tall, rocking out that hip. And then planting that foot either inside the thigh or outside the thigh, your choice. You're sweeping the left hand back, propping ourselves up tall like a kickstand. We're inhaling the right arm up and exhaling the elbow across the leg. You have an option to just hug your leg here as well. Find the choice that works for you. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, begin to turn to the left, taking a gentle spinal twist. Inhale to extend up to the crown of your head. And then turn, looking over the shoulder perhaps. Try to find more length in your spine with each inhale and more rotation with each exhale. And relax back through center. We're walking our hands over to the right side for a gentle counter twist. We're coming back to center, straightening out our legs, shaking them out. Switching sides. Bringing the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Turning to face that left foot with a nice tall spine. Option to use a strap if you've got one. Inhaling tall, exhaling, hinging from the hip crease, leaning forward, straight arms forward. With lift in the upper body, lengthen the spine. 2 or 3 breaths, trying to sink deeper on each exhale. Feeling stretch in the hamstrings, breathing, lengthening and sinking. And eventually taking a nice deep full breath and exhaling to reach forward, grabbing the foot, the ankle, the shin, whatever we can reach, letting the head hang heavy, letting the nose sink toward the knee. Imagine bringing breath into your hamstrings and sinking into it deeper and deeper. And then releasing and rising up slowly. And now, with the right hand, grabbing the right knee, and the left hand, grabbing the right foot, or wrapping our elbows around the foot and the knee. Sitting up tall, we cradle the baby, rocking out the hip. And releasing that foot down, either inside the thigh if we like, or outside the thigh if we like. Now sweeping back the right hand, propping ourselves up nice and tall, taking the option to just wrap around the knee if we like, or inhale the arm up into the air and exhale across, your choice. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, turning to your right. Inhale to find more length. Exhale to deepen your twist. Inhale tall. Exhale, perhaps looking over your shoulder. A spinal twist. And relaxing back through center. Walking our hands to the left side for our counter twist. Coming back to center. Straightening our legs, shaking it out. If you've got a mat, go ahead and slide your heels to the end of the mat. We're going to lie back. You have a couple of choices here. You can hug one knee and just roll yourself down that way. Or you can stack your spine, extend your arms forward, and tuck your pelvis under. And roll down one vertebra at a time. And we'll draw our knees into the chest, each hand grabbing a knee, stirring like egg beaters. And reversing directions. Coming to stillness, let's extend the left leg out and down. And with the the left hand will grab the right thigh, pull across, keeping our shoulder blades grounded, extending the right arm out to the side. Breathing and relaxing and melting into the spinal twist, allowing the head to roll to the right, away from the knee. Listen to your body. It will tell you how far to go and how fast to get there. And relaxing back into center, we'll hug the knees. We'll roll the legs in a circle 3 times one direction. Reverse directions. Come to stillness and extend the right leg out and down. Now the right hand grabs the left thigh and pulls over. The shoulders stay grounded. The left arm extends out to the side. The head turns to the left. And we breathe and melt into our spinal twist. Relaxing into it. Twists are very good for your digestion. They help promote peristalsis. Coming back to center, hugging the knees, rocking a little bit. We'll come back to stillness. Let's open the knees and bring our arms in between the knees. And we'll grab either the insides or outside edges of our feet for happy baby. Bringing soles of the feet toward the ceiling, drawing knees down toward the floor. We're trying to stack our ankles over our knees and trying to roll our whole spine down onto the floor. And then rocking from side to side, massaging the back. And then coming to stillness. We can release the legs out and down, taking up all the space we want, letting the arms float down with the palms up. And then softly closing our eyes, preparing for Shavasana. Scan your body. See if everything feels relaxed and supported. See if anything needs to be adjusted to feel comfortable. Maybe you need to adjust your head a little bit or put your head on a pillow or a towel. Whatever you need to do is fine. The goal here is to feel completely relaxed, so the full weight of your body just melt into the floor. Just try to feel the energy in your body. We call that a force. In your toes or in your feet, it's a tingling sensation sometimes. Through your ankles, your calves, through the energy in your thighs and your hips, in your abdomen, through your torso, the life inside your body, down your arms, out your fingertips, up your neck to your head. Your whole body is full of energy and vitality, like the light that shines within you. And now we bring our awareness back into our breath. Follow the inhales and the exhales. And go deeper into our Shavasana. You are welcome to remain in Shavasana for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, we'll bring movement to our fingers and toes. We can circle our wrists and ankles in one direction. Which directions. We can sweep our arms out beyond our heads, reaching our fingertips toward one wall and pointing our toes toward the opposite wall for a full body stretch. Inhaling to lift the rib cage and extend out through the fingers and toes. Exhaling to relax. Inhaling to lengthen and reach out. Exhaling to relax. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to relax. Now bending our knees and planting our feet a little wider than our hips so that our knees can fall inward. We can just sway the knees from side to side. When we feel ready, we'll roll onto one side, stacking hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder, perhaps resting your head on your arm. Come into stillness, eyes are closed, still following your breath. And then with as much ease as possible, we press ourselves up to our comfortable seated position, which today we're calling Yodasana. Bringing hands to heart center, stacking the spine, rolling the shoulders back. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
And may the Force be with you.